All right, boys and girls, we are going to read a story together. The story is called The Worn Heart, a story about a boy named Jimmy. The purpose of this story and the purpose of the lesson is for you to understand that our words can affect the way other people feel about themselves. We always want to make sure at school, in life, that we use words to kind of help and uplift people. We don't want to use put downs that make others feel bad about themselves and encourage them to use unkind words. So, once again, the story is called The Worn Heart, a story about a boy named Jimmy. And pay close attention to this heart. Right now, it's a perfect heart. It's in a perfect shape. It's shiny, brand new. And you're going to see throughout the story how Jimmy's heart changes. Jimmy lived in a yellow house that was close to the park. Each morning, Jimmy's dad would wake him up for school. Jimmy's alarm did not wake him up, and when his dad called his name, he did not get up. 10 minutes later, Jimmy's dad shouted, "You are so lazy. Why can you never get up on time?" When Jimmy went into the kitchen for breakfast, his brother was pouring the last cup of milk. The milk was all gone. "You are such a loser. Why do you always make us late for school?" said his brother. Jimmy went to his room. He dressed in a new outfit. He thought he looked ready for school, but when his sister saw Jimmy, she laughed at him. "That outfit looks stupid," she said. "No one wears those types of shoes either." Jimmy ran upstairs to change his clothes. He did not want to be teased by his friends. Jimmy looked at the clock. Uh-oh, Jimmy was late for school. He grabbed his backpack and ran out the door. "You're late," the principal said with a scowl when Jimmy came into the classroom. Later, the class was reading a book out loud, and Jimmy said a word wrong. A few girls in the back snickered. "Can you believe he doesn't know how to read? How embarrassing." At lunch, Jimmy couldn't find his friend, so he decided to sit with his classmates. "There is no room for you. You'll have to sit at the other table," said his classmate. Jimmy couldn't wait for the bell to ring. He was ready to go home. Jimmy waited by himself. No one came to pick Jimmy up from school. He went to the office. He called his mom in the office, and his mom sighed. "Ugh, I'm so busy, Jimmy. I forgot. You'll need to walk home." Jimmy hung up the phone and ran. He ran so fast, with tears in his eyes, just ready to be home. As he sprinted for his house, he tripped on the neighbor's lawn. Bruised, with blood on his knees, he opened the front door. "Jimmy, what is the matter with you? You can never keep your clothes clean." See how the heart is changing? Jimmy hung his head low. He opened his bedroom door and fell on his bed. All the hurtful words swarmed in his mind like an angry swarm of bees. Jimmy had a broken heart. All right? So now just take a moment, boys and girls, and look at the heart, right? It's very different from when we started the story, right? When we started the story, we had kind of a brand new heart. It was shiny, perfect form, and now it's crumpled up. Okay. So the idea is that all those put downs, all those unkind words formed this, right? It kind of left scars. Now, we can think, okay, well, someone has a broken heart. What do we do? Right? We help them out. We give them put ups. We say kind words. And so, even if we do that, you'll see that the heart will kind of open up. It will begin to expand, and we might even flatten it out. But I want you to take notice of it. It's not the same as we started. You'll see that there's some rips in the heart, and the heart is actually kind of it's crinkled, right? It has scars. So this illustrates how it's very difficult to repair, right? When we say things that are mean, it's very difficult to take it back. So the whole purpose, the point, is that we need to think before we say things, right? We want to think, is this helpful? Is this kind before we say something? Because we know that our words, while they can be really good and used to help people and uplift people, they can also hurt people. Okay, so please, boys and girls, think before you speak. That's it. Bye.